We've heard so much about a potential Planet Coaster 2, but granted, there is not really that much new info in there. So I thought, why not talk to ChatGPT and see what ChatGPT thinks about a potential new game. Okay, hold on. I know what you're thinking, but trust me, this is gonna be a lot better than you would expect. Actually, the results do blow me away, so please stick with me and have a look what this is going to be ending at. So, let's get back into it. Alright, here in ChatGPT, we will actually now, first of all, ask the program if this is, or if it's knowing about the first game. So, do you know Planet Coaster? While this is answering, I'm gonna give you a little framing here. So, I have GPT-4 in the Pro version. The browsing feature is disabled at the moment. I do have plugins enabled, but I don't really know which plugin we should, use. But we will have a chat over here and see what it gives us. Now, you can read along if you want to, but let's have a look. First of all, it's good to know that it does know Planet Coaster. It's a construction management game video that is published by Frontier Developments. Fine. Okay. Well, that is correct. Now, let's imagine we are going to make a second iteration of the game. Do you know what features are missing that would be cool? Let's have a look what it comes up with. Just like going briefly in. Blah, 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 would involve not just any new features. New features. Oh, look at that. That's good. Weather effect. Oh my, check mark. Okay. Water parks. Look at that. ChatGPT right away is going to police the community. Zoological or aquarium sections. Oh my god. The Planet Zoo fans will go bonkers over here. Expanded staff management. We're gonna go into that in a second. Live events. Look at that. Concerts, season festivals, urban planning. I think Sylph will be very happy at the moment. VR support. Okay, that's not interesting. Interactive rides. Well, we kind of have one, but more about that in a second. Improved transportation. Oh yes. Adventure parks. Introduce a variety of natural landscapes and adventure like hiking, trails, rafting, etc. Oh my god, it's already giving us more than I thought it would. Improvement to existing features. AI behavior. Make guest employees AI more sophisticated. Is it talking about itself? Okay, whatever. Modding support. Well, yeah, let's get rid of it. Resource management. Is very interesting. Multi-park management. Allow players to manage multiple parks around the world with regional differences in guest behavior, climate, and pop. That is also pretty cool. It's a bit of SimCity 2013 vibes, but you know, that's very cool. Accessibility options, features to make the park more accessible to guests with disabilities, which could also affect the park's reputation, guest satisfaction. Oh my god, graphic overhaul. Okay, yeah, in-depth tutorials. It really seems like that ChatGPT does know quite a lot of the critique that is going on online. Okay, but it's very interesting. Let's first of all, we can check mark the weather. Okay, fine. Water parks is very interesting. Introducing water slides, lazy rivers, and wave pools could be a game changer. They would be, but 2 and 3 is not really that much interesting to me. But I think what's pretty cool is please specify more about the points. What is that? 4? Is that 4? I think 4 and 6. As well as 9 of new features. And what's that? The other one? And also on points. I think, the real-time cooperative or competitive modes for managing. Yeah, I'm not sure if we need that one. But I think on point 3 and 6 from the improvement. Oh my god, I can't type. Improvement segment. And now we give it a bit more specific task to do. Make sure to further outline how it should be integrated, and also give me 3 to 4 examples each how this would affect the late game management aspect. Bam, let's do it. I think this is beautiful, which will give us a lot more info about this. Now, let's have a look. I find this very interesting. I mean, we talked about that. Integration of expanded staff management has been something on my list anyways, but look at that. This is pretty cool. So, the existing staff management system could be deepened interaction skill trees, so dynamic roles. Staff could gain experience points, but it's too fast. Experience points by performing their duties well. Managers could allocate the points to unlock new skills or improvements. Honestly, this kind of improvement tree is something I really love. I would really love to have the ability to plan ahead what type of skills I want to give my staff first of all. But anyways, specialized roles. In late game, you've handled like ride safety experts or culinary masters. That is pretty good. Employee turnover. High-skilled employees may seek higher wages or promotions, fail to meet their demands, and you could lose them. Okay, that's already integrated. Staff, expanding staff, but late game would also recommend maintaining a balance ratio. Okay, that's fine. Labor strikes. If staff are unhappy, they may go on strike. See, we have something like that, but I think the first one is pretty interesting. We're gonna go a bit more deep into that because I want to make the game name what type of stuff we want to, not the game, I want to make ChatGPT name that. Okay, now urban planning. This is something for Sylph, as I said, as he studied this. But yeah, introduce the city map layer where players negotiate land, parcel, zoning laws, and public transport to and from their park. Dealing could include city council meetings or public hearings as a mini game events. Oh my god, that is so good. That would be fun. Like, you don't even need to integrate that as a game, but it would be so fun to have it as a management option, you know, where you always have to, like, if you want to expand your park, you also have to negotiate, and then depending on how you do that, you get more land. I mean, ask Fantasia Land. They're negotiating for 2 decades now and nothing happens. Anyways, expansion limitations. Available land for expansion becomes more strategic planning. That is really cool. PR, okay, obviously community events, hosting city events like parades or festivals could be a lucrative but complex late game challenge. Yeah, sustainable goals late game might require meeting specific sustainability and community. That is something I really also think is super cool. Like, if sustainability becomes an aspect in the late game, so you can use, for example, cheap but then dirty energy sources at the beginning, but you need something else in the late game, will make you elaborate what you want to do for that. Awesome, that's really cool. Then we have improved transportation. That is pretty cool. So the player can choose to build internal transport systems like monorails, buses, boats to ferry guests. These systems would require their own staff maintenance and could be customized in terms of route planning and aesthetics. Okay, that is pretty good, but it also demands like a way bigger map type. Anyways, late game traffic jams. That's pretty cool. So again, this could also be like on a layer which is not visible, you know, but it could change the way how many guests can get into your park. And then you need, for example, the more milestones you reach, the more you can also expand the highway towards your park. And maybe this is just a visual change in the background map, for example, or in the, you know, in the map in which you're playing. But that would be cool. Upgrade demands. By the way, there's like this indoor lands, for example, has this system where you do upgrade the incoming stuff, which is cool because you have like a bus depot at the beginning, then you've got a train station, and by adding these things you can get more guests. Really cool stuff. Upgrade demands, operational cost, and strategic planning. Okay, that's pretty much the same. Resource management integration. Instead of an infinite supply of goods for food, merchants implement a supply chain management. Players would need to negotiate contracts with supply maintenance. Also, what I think it would be really cool is like that you have a scheduled maintenance for your coasters, like that in the management game you do not have access to the coaster sometimes, like for example 3 days a year, because it has to be in Germany you say TÜV. You have to get the approval again that you can use it, but that would be really good. Late game effect inventory crisis, running out of stock is cool. Economy of scale, yes, may provide discounts, but also carry the risk of spoilage or waste. Oh my god, that goes very deep, but that would be fun. Again, this could also be, everything could be in a management layer. You don't even have to have it visually in the game. Same as contract negotiations and supply chain disruptions, external factors like strikes, natural disasters. That is also like, imagine how much of a change this would bring to the game. That would be so fun. And now the last thing, we have talked about that so often already, that we needed, but integration. Players can install ramps, elevators, or specialized facilities to make the park accessible to guests with disabilities. This could be a metric on its own, affecting overall guest satisfaction and park ratings. Yes, reputation management. That is pretty good because that, you know, as more as you have accessibility in your park, featured, the better your rating becomes. Legal compliance, late game might introduce more stringent laws requiring retrofitting of old rides and attractions. Oh my god, look at that. That would be so cool. Public awareness campaigns, running campaigns to highly park investment decisions. Okay, well, let's just go in and say, okay, I love these changes, but I think to make this all an actual feature would demand a little too much. Please decide which of the factors or of the features, I should say, features mentioned above could be realized as a, let's say, text event overlay solution, and what would actually be a hard-coded game feature to provide a good balance. Also, name the exact staff members that the game would require and their specific skills that can be unlocked. Let's have a look. That's good. So let's have a look while the text comes in. I'm gonna take a little bit of my drink. Love it. So let's get rid of the features into those require hard-coded changes. Hard-coded game features, expanded staff management, check. Improved transportation, check. Resource management, check. I actually think this is fine. Look, text event overlay solutions, expanded staff management, yes. Improved transportation, yes. Is it listening to me? Resource management, this is, oh wait, there you go. Accessibility options, overlay could provide, I don't know, on what would you base that? I think this, labor strikes also again. But I think the accessibility options should be in. I'm gonna correct that. But anyways, staff members and skills. So we have janitors, all right. Efficiency expert, recycling pro, maintenance training, good. Right operations, safety training, queue management, guest relations, really cool. Food stall operators, which would be vendors. But yeah, speedy service, upselling, food safety, security staff, crowd. How about? Wait a sec. How about entertainers and tour guides, for example? Also, I think accessibility, I can't type it anyways, it doesn't know what I mean. Accessibility should be hard-coded as well. Give me an example of what types of items should be added to the game to achieve this. Oh my god, my typing is so bad. Anyways, it doesn't, yeah, whatever. So entertainers, crowd engager, increases talent specialization, can perform specialized acts. Oh my god, stamina boost. Yeah, they have to walk quite a lot, right? Awesome. Historical knowledge for tour guides, group management, language skills. Language is not really a thing, right? That is so cool. Wheelchair ramps. They would be necessarily, yeah, exactly. Elevator and lifts. Yeah, there you go. Accessible restrooms. Yeah. Service animals area. Zones for someone. Oh, like a, for example, like a dog, oh my god, that's so cool. Sign language interpretation. Yeah. I mean, okay, this number 5 goes a little too far if you ask me, but if you do basically have the tour guides or stuff, they could do the job. And then we've got braille and audio descriptors. Oh my god. Okay, so this is amazing. Let me just see. Please sum this all up in a quick list of new features, as in a, let's say, update note. And specify what is hard-coded and not. Make sure to keep it super short. Bedankt. So yeah, let's see what this is coming up with. Oh god, that was a super fun video to make. I really hope you guys enjoyed this too. I thought it gave me quite a lot of ideas I did not really have in the first place. So hopefully there's also something new for you guys in. So this is basically our fake update notes on Planet Coaster 2 if it's coming, right? So we have hard-coded expanded staff management, skill trees for janitors, ride operators, food stall, improved transportation, resource management, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so there's one last thing we didn't talk about, and that is roller coasters. Hey, wait, we didn't even talk about the name-giving item. Can you imagine what this is? Huh? Let's have a look. I apologize. The name-giving item could be special. No. Stop. I was talking about coasters. You didn't. Oops. Irony sensors are not yet set correctly. I assume. What changes should be done to the coaster builder according to all the feedback and knowledge you have about Planet Coaster? My god. Okay, so let's have a look what it comes up with. Given the game's focus, let's go. Okay, look at that. It already knows what I was up for. So hard-coded changes, advanced physics. This could affect the speed. Modular sections. Yeah, we have that. Dynamic ride implement wear and tear. That's cool, by the way. Also with weather effects, for example. Multi-train management. Yeah, it's also something that we know. It's not, that's not too. And more nuanced feedback. Coaster record. Okay, that's pretty much what everyone has. Please be more creative. What can really make the coaster builder outstanding? Let's see. I want to go more because the other one was also good. So VR test rides, dynamic environments, have environment react to the coaster like trigger and waterfall. We have that. Real-time guest feedback. We have that. User-generated events. Let's script event fireworks. We have that. Coaster duels. We have that. Weather adaptive design. Okay, that's new. Historical coasters. We basically have that. See, sometimes doing something like that is also showing you how good the game already has been. So I think in general, and this is something we already knew, so that was not really giving you too much new info. But, it definitely is already pretty solid, but we need just a better, more solid builder in terms of smoothness and how easy, or the ease of building needs to be better. But other than that, I think this little chat here with ChatGPT was really great. So I learned a lot new, and I have a lot more ideas now what could be a potential addition to the game, what I've not really thought about previously. So here you go. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll try making a cool thumbnail that just kind of brings together all of these things that we've just discussed about, and then we'll see how you like the video. So let me know in the comments down below what you think, and if you have access to ChatGPT, you don't even need the pro version to do that. You can basically do the same and share your results with me if you did do that. I really found a fun way to access a little bit of a brainstorming, so maybe it does give you some other ideas, but here you go. That's my ChatGPT Planet Coaster 2 brainstorming. I really hope you enjoyed that. Have a good time. And goodbye.